It's steep. Of course, it doesn't look very steep in the video, so I'm complaining the whole time. Okay, so we're at the first drift level off the incline shaft. That's looking back down where we came from. Probably remember, there's the dead end side. And then this is looking up further up the shaft, or the winze, incline winze. So we're gonna head on up there. And I think there's either one or two drift levels between here and the top, so we'll go find out. That's looking down the incline we just came up, and we finally made it to the uppermost level off this incline. So we'll turn around and check it out.
Comes up here and tops out. We'll go look back there in a minute. And you see the stoppers right there. So the cable goes over, so the track comes over like that. And fortunately, while this equipment's come down, the tools get intact, but still just gonna see it now. Okay, so looking back. Incline, and that equipment, the remains of the equipment here, the workshop here.
Here's the incline coming up there, and back behind it is where the hoist was situated. You can see the tracks are actually suspended in the air on this sort of platform that's now come down.
You were curious what's in there.
So the system they had here was pretty interesting. The skip car down at the bottom of the incline, way down there, typically a skip car has a bucket on it just to haul up material or whatever. But this mine actually used the skip car as sort of a elevator in a way, because the skip car was angled so that it would, if you were standing on it, for instance, you'd be horizontal. And so they would actually bring the ore carts along the rails here and just roll them right onto the skip car, and then secure them on the skip car and then haul them back down. So that's how they did it here. And of course we have some signage with regard to the skip car, and then tunnel off this way. We'll follow the rails back to the hoist, just back behind there. You can see there's a pulley here that the hoist cable would have run through most likely. And this has all come down into this mess here. You have some piping in our way. Come back here. There's a workstation, and the hoist is back there. Cable's still attached. Another sign. Various pipe fittings, screws and bolts on this table. That sign's pointing the wrong way. And here is the hoist. Looks like the operator would have sat somewhere in this area and controlled the thing. Got a danger high voltage sign back there. This area is kind of a mess, but pretty cool to find this in a mine. There's another shot of the sort of head frame of the incline. All the tracks over there. Yeah, it's too bad this came down. I bet it would have been pretty interesting to see. And that's back to the station.
Got that breezy in, man.
Yep, our favorite.
Thought we were better with that, honestly.
That's back where we came from. It's interesting that these signage is reversed now, because the entrance that we came in that way is a lot more modern than the original entrance that would have been that way. So again, this is pointing out, but there is no way out that way.
Here we go, it says 2400. Is that what we're looking for? Okay, we're rolling with right-hand rules. There's something there that says 400.
So that's back where we came from. And it's forward. And then there's a junction, a branch off this way. Justin's already gone down there. See here, it says 2400. And I think we're on the 500 right now, so that would indicate that there is a raise over here.
Good advice.
So here's a winze. I can't really even fit my camera in there, sorry, but you'll have to trust me that it goes down quite a ways. And looks like a tunnel off there. Tunnel that direction. The main tunnel continues this way. It looks like a backfilled tunnel. Another backfilled tunnel here. But the rails curve off this direction. And we'll follow Justin around this way. This is very extensive. Can't quite tell what this says. If you're a something. Got some shoring here. Tunnel's bending a lot. It says end of the trail pointing toward where we're going, so that's not a good sign. It says danger stope. And it's probably a dead end then. Let's go see. Okay, continuing onward, there's another junction here. That goes off a long ways. Looks like a dead end there, and then something to the left here. Another toilet.
Well, this level certainly has a lot more personality.
He who hesitates is lost, and so is time. Interesting. Definitely some things to think about in this mod. Down here, it's a dead end, but how is the world treating you? Some really deep questions being asked down here. This tunnel just keeps going on and on and on. This mine is incredibly extensive. Looks like we're at a junction again.
This one behind me is dead ends.
Okay. And that's another dead end. So we'll go back down this, I don't know what to call this tunnel, but sure goes for a long ways. Holy cow. Yeah, this mine is very extensive. You got multiple tunnels going off this direction. Wow. Very, very extensive level. So let's check this out first.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
So, a big pile of timbers here, and gnarly collapse by the looks of it. And that's the end of this one. On the other side here, more of the same, big collapse, really big collapse. Some stoping, raise, ladder. So we'll head on back this way and check out some of the tunnels that we passed up on. Some interesting geology. It's a big pocket of quartz right there. Looks like some natural formations up there, flowstone formations. That's just in a short little alcove here. And the tunnel we're currently exploring continues on that way. So there's a person for scale, and this is the cave we've discovered. It goes down a long ways. Hopefully that gives you a little sense of scale. This is looking up into the cave. It's kind of hard to tell the scale. Yeah, it's huge. It goes up probably about 30 or 40 feet, I guess. And you can see the ceiling there is all covered in flowstone and other formations. Really neat. That's back where it came from. And then this is really even more impressive is how far down this goes. It kind of looks like it even opens up down there. That timber, those timbers probably about 10 to 12 feet long, so. That good? Yeah. So this is sort of the stope room that we're in right now. Stope / cave room. You can see that stope goes down that way, and that's back where it came from. And then up here, cave sort of continues. That's it.